Greetings, Brown Seneca-Soshin Elk Talk 4 Awakening. First, a little bit about my appearance because you might wonder why the headband. I just returned from a tennis match and we lost it. Myself and my wife, we play mixed doubles. But the one thing that I remind myself is both losses and wins are like passing clouds. Some days they are white and bright, some days they are cloudy and dark. So I neither get devastated nor delirious with joy when I win a match. So because that's life and that's professional life as well. Both in the professional and personal friends we experience that. But today I want to touch on the topic of awakening and how I was awakened, as well as what it means to all of you to explore your own awakening both in personal and professional life. Let me begin with a quote attributed to the Buddha. Be your lamp, seek no other refuge but yourself. Let truth be your light. So it says it all. So from a very young age, I embarked on a journey of exploration and discovery to find out what is that which makes me deeply and intensely alive and active. So over a period of time, somewhere in the early 20s, I discovered that the contemplative wisdom traditions, Stoic philosophy from the West, Soto Zen Buddhist practice from the East, and Native indigenous wisdom, Native American indigenous wisdom, and even indigenous wisdom from around the world, where people literally live off the earth as hunter-gatherers, had much to offer me in terms of how I build my moral, ethical, and spiritual framework, if you will, and science as well to inform me on the material side of things, and science serves me well, at least, to guide me in making informed and rational decisions, as much as science is a working hypothesis on many things. Very, very rarely things settle unless they are physical laws and such. So in a similar way, I would encourage all of us, including myself, time and again, that we explore and discover what makes us deeply and intensely alive and active. And to quote the philosopher Kwame Apaya, he notes, people are different. It is incumbent on us to learn about those differences, and we can neither expect nor desire everyone to converge on a single modality of thought and living. So that's a very important takeaway, because as human beings there are many possibilities we tend to explore. So someone else may not find my way of where I have awakened myself as awakening him or her. So it also applies to my own children or our children. They have to go on their own path, and so is the case with our colleagues, people who report to us or whom we manage, and including our managers, directors, VPs. They have to discover their own way, their own awakening, and they have to go their own way. That's as far as personal life is concerned. On the professional front, when we look at entrepreneurship and innovation, it is all about not just falling in line and going on the beaten path, because it pretty much we are repeating ourselves based on what was already discovered. That applies very well to established business models, where it has been proven that business model is good in terms of profitability, efficiency, and scalability. But there are times those type of business models and product ideas may have to be disrupted, and if we don't disrupt ourselves, somebody else will come and eat our lunch. So we need to discover that unique, powerful differentiator that makes us different. And in that regard, the writer E. Cummings had a very good observation. He said, as it applies to our individual selves, to be nobody but yourself in a world that is trying to do its best to make you everybody else is the hardest fight any human being can fight in his life. So human culture has that trait, be in personal life or in a country or in a society or in a company. There is this very intense weight or load that is applied on individuals to fall in and almost groupthink, and if not, it's even explicitly made that people groupthink to, and it makes it easy in terms of career growth, getting promotions and raises, because you're exactly doing what everyone is doing, and you want to excel on those metrics. But that doesn't compute. So just like how we have to awaken and discover ourselves in personal life, it is incumbent on us, as well as a team or as a company or as a startup, to find out what is that which nobody has seen. Like, in the times of a sailboat, nobody saw or could imagine what a steamboat could do. And the same goes with the proverbial cart without a horse, or a carriage without a horse, attributed to Henry Ford. I'm not sure if that is true or not, but nobody could see that there could be a carriage that could be drawn forward with an electric motor or an internal combustion engine. So that type of radical thinking is needed to disrupt ourselves, or else we'll be unhappy, because we are not exercising our opportunity, which is very incumbent on us, to be your own lamp. Seek no other refuge but yourself, and let truth be your light. So with that, I will conclude this talk 4. Have a good day and enjoy your weekend. Thanks. Bye-bye.